Society of American Foresters, serving as its president for 2 years, as well as fire crew and tutoring. He studied in Germany, Poland, and Iceland one summer as part of the CNR European Seminar. He has won several scholarships and awards, including being named the 2009 Outstanding CNR Undergraduate Student. Kenneth was also a recipient of the Chancellor's Leadership Award and the Albertson Medallion Award. After graduation, Kenneth will work as an arborist with First Choice Tree Care in Junction City, Wisconsin. Please help me welcome Kenneth Standish Price.
Good morning. I'd like to say those of us in College and Natural Resources don't mind this weather, but I think it's cold for us too. On behalf of the graduating class of 2009, I would like to thank all of you for joining us to celebrate this wonderful occasion. Congratulations to all of my fellow classmates. You should be very proud of your accomplishments. You have joined an elite group. You are now an alumnus of the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point. I should also congratulate and thank all of the family and friends of these new alumni. Without your help, we would not have made it this far. Your support has helped us to grow and become the people we are today. The past few years have been a time of transformation, a time to discover ourselves and find out what life is like without Mom and Dad right there. I am confident that the graduates we see before you today have changed from the high school graduates you brought here at the beginning of freshman year. Of course, there are those of us, like myself, who are affectionately known as non-traditional students. While we may have come in with a little more life experience than the traditional students, I know we also have changed some from our time here. Special thank you as well. Continue to do. You truly make this a great university. As I look back on my time at UWSP, I think about everything I have done and learned. Of course, the hours of classes, homework, and papers come to mind. But also the numerous learning experiences and thought-provoking activities. I recall treks through Schmeekley Reserve, time spent participating in intramural sports, volunteering with student groups, or cheering on Pointer athletics teams. Experiences we all remember as Pointer alumni. Fingers are too cold to turn the page. As we all look back, these are some of the great things to remember about going to college at UWSP. But what is it our time here has prepared us for? What have we learned? We have certainly gained knowledge in our various fields, knowledge which prepares us for the careers ahead of us. We have developed skills that we will use, whether you're going to be a wildlife biologist, a chemist, a forester, a biologist, a writer. Perhaps you will be going on to higher education. Wherever it is your road leads you on your journey through life, UWSP has prepared you for it. However, it is my contention that the most important thing our time at UWSP has prepared us for is how to learn. That's right. I'm saying that you just spent the last however many years learning how to learn, or rather, refining that ability. The task our professors provided us with, time and again, was something like, here's some background information, now go and figure this out. Oh, and here's some places to look for information. And if you think about it, this has prepared us for the rest of our lives. Here's a problem, figure out how to deal with it. Only from now on, you will likely be starting from scratch, without someone saying, hey, try looking here for information. But don't worry, because now you know how to tackle this task. you know where to look for information and how to find it. So my challenge to you, graduates, and everybody here today, is to never stop learning. No matter how much we have experienced or how much we have studied a subject, we can always learn more. As President Truman once said, it is what you learn after you know it all that counts. You may be surprised what you can learn and who you can learn it from. The world today, more than ever before, is a very complex thing and will continue changing rapidly for many years to come. You likely have met and will continue to meet people from all over the world, people who are very different from you. You also will be one of these people to many others. Learning is a two-way street, so don't be afraid to tell others of your experiences as well. Through a sincere exchange of knowledge, you will have the ability to understand one another better. Be ever cognizant that the world is filled with people who have differences of opinion. So before dismissing someone who holds a different opinion, get to know the person. Think about what they value. Think about what motivates them and what you can learn from them. Don't make assumptions, especially if at first you disagree with a person. We stand to learn the most from the people who are the most different from us. My philosophy professor, James Sage, said it well. An enlightened perspective is the ability to withhold judgment and patiently seek more information. That is what universities are all about. And maybe the world would be just a little bit better if we remember to be patient and inquisitive. We certainly don't have to agree with someone, but until we have listened to what they have to say and set aside biases and considered their point of view, we cannot say we have learned and made an informed decision. During our time at UWSP, we have been encouraged to hold a diversity of opinion, but mostly we have been encouraged to think for ourselves. This will be extremely valuable in the future. In order to determine the best course of action in anything we face, we will need to depend on our ability to think through new, unfamiliar situations. Those critical thinking resources are what will help us to be leaders in the world, no matter what our station in life. So I encourage you, I implore you, never stop learning. Life is full of amazing and wonderful workings and ideas. Graduates, as you start the next leg of your journey called life, remember to draw on the resources you have been provided with during your tenure at the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point, and never miss an opportunity to learn. Thank you.
Thank you, Kenneth. Congratulations to you and your fellow classmates.